Yes, today we'll see about electrical. We have seen in our last class for the HVAC system, which is M. So for the electrical, there is power, lighting, kind of two disciplines involved in electrical. Electrical is little bit vary from other disciplines, like it will have some wirings and routing, different panelings. Other than that, electrical trace will be there. So I think more there will be available in electrical. So fine. We have a default template like while opening the project, you can able to see the electrical template is available. The previous versions, if it's not available, you can go with mechanical template. So we open the one electrical template currently. Let us link our sample ArcMixer file. We have linked our architectural Revit file. And first thing we have to set it up our levels, like what we did same for our mechanical class. We are doing the same thing. Also, we can change the name as well to avoid confusion. Yeah. Level 2 level has been set. So under the floor plan here in project browser, you can able to see lighting, power. Okay. So other than this project browser and properties, there is another browser also is there. Just click in the empty space and right click. If you can able to see in browsers, you can check the system browsers also. Most probably we won't use this in other disciplines, but in electrical it will be lots of helpful for us to check whether it is everything is connected or not, or how to track it. We can use this one. So I always used to prefer enabling this system browser while doing the electrical projects. Okay. So once we set it up our project, and we can start doing our electrical system tab. Under the system tab, you can able to see here in the electrical tab, there is an electrical tray, wire, conduits, and electrical fixtures and electrical equipments, device and lighting features. So here we'll try to pick one electrical panel. Uh, the panel is nothing but whatever the electrical switches or electrical boards, it all will get connected in one box called DB box, like a distribution box. It may be. So we'll put one DB or a distribution box and some panels. First, here there's lots of varieties of transformers there. Here panel board is there. And let's go with 350 maybe. I want to place it somewhere. Here a vertical means it will be placing in a wall face. If it's not visible, try enabling all visibility graphics. Now it will be visible. Now, if you are going to place somewhere around here or maybe somewhere in a electrical room, maybe here, just press the space bar to flip it along the face of the wall. And place it there. This box will be considered as 2 Now we'll try to add some plug points or new changes. For that, we need to go to device, go to electrical fixtures. Under electrical fixtures, let me load some here because in default there is only one family sphere. So let me try to load some distribution box. It will be under electrical, MEP. Here there is connectors and electrical powers and information connectors. So electrical powers maybe distribution. So this is for this paneling we have already placed. Um, but maybe I want some paneling also. So to insert some of the families, there is two different ways. By going through here, electrical fixture and then load family means we can able to insert only electrical fixtures, not a distribution box. Okay. If we are going to place a distribution box, we have to go to electrical equipment. Electrical equipment is different. Electrical fixture is different. Okay. So if we are going to place on electrical fixtures and we have to go to the equipment electrical fixtures and then we have to go to load family and then we have to click declare the paneling box and it will be now loadable. Okay. So instead of going here and there with each discipline separately, we can directly go to insert tab and we can get uh, load family here and we can able to insert what kind of families at the same time itself. No need to insert one separately. Okay. So here generation maybe transformer. I just searching for some switches and some English. Uh, this will be here terminals. So these things were under electrical and the terminals. So under terminals here are our receptacle and duplex receptacle and other switches. Everything is there. So I just want almost everything. Different switches. Triple. So if I press shift and if I enter, all the families can be loaded at the same time. So it says, I want not all these to be loaded. Maybe some this one, maybe some sheets. I will press control now and it's fine. I just want only these three. And if I press open, it all get up, linked inserted to our project. Now, if I go to system, if I want to place some electrical fixtures here, you can able to see previously only this one is available. Now all our inserted thing is there. Now I want to place some receptacles. There is a plug, maybe a couple of area I can place it. So before placing some equipment, we always need to cross check the height, whether it was placed in a correct position. For that, I press the BX. The, here, I want to make visible of the section box. Go to annotate section box to be visible and okay. And just in the views. Okay. So this height is maybe okay or not. This one is not enough space for me. I want it is to be around 2000. It's all based on the inputs we received. In short drawing, the framework mentioned what height these elements has to be placed. With respect to those input, we will be placing all this. Okay. Here, our pictures here. So wherever we want our switch, we can place it according to that. So here on page, maybe here, here. I'm just simply placing the switch here and there. But I also have to check in 3D whether it was placing in like that position. Definitely it was not placing in like that position because the height is changed. Here it has been placed around 1000. Okay. Match properties. I use the match properties MA, the shortcut. So this one also match properties MA. This one. So here there is a window there. So I should not place there. Maybe it can place in the panel board. For this. So we have placed our switches first. Now we have to give power for these switches, right? We have placed the switches, but we have to give the power from our distribution box. This is where we placed our distribution box earlier, and this is where our switches are being placed. Here in a floor plan, you can able to see. So first, I just click one switch, and here you can able to see the power. So I'm going to click that power, and once I click the power, and I'm going to set here panel. Here there is a panel for a field, and I'm going to click this one. Now it got assigned to that. These switches got assigned to this panel. Only the switch. Now I want to add other switches also in this route. Okay. So for that I am going to edit circuit. I can add to the circuit and just clicking what are all the necessary switches, and I have to cross check whether the panel is selected correctly, and okay. Now all our switches got assigned to the panel. Okay. So how we know whether it's everything is get connected? Just hover over the switches and press tab. You can able to see the wiring is now showing it was get connected to each other. So I want this wiring to be visible always. Means if I press escape, it won't be visible, but I want the wiring should be visible always. So over the switches tab, and one click. Here there is two options. One is uh, it's very survey. There won't be visible as an arc. It will be as a straight line passing through the switches, and another one will be the arc kind of line will be visible to showcase it got connected and it was assigned to one panel board. So I usually prefer arc. Uh, it will be look like this. It was showing some arc and it was sent to one power. Like this will be always showing some electrical layout for the power switches. And another thing we have to do is uh, we have to let me use that another option also so that we can get it. So this is the another option. So the wiring will be so precisely at it will be in a straight line. Okay, fine. And let me go to the create one schedule whether everything is got connected to that panel. To that, I have to go to that panel. I click that panel. You can able to see there is one create plan schedule. If you click that, you can able to see use default template. I always use the default template for this. So it will automatically generate one schedule and it will show what are all the equipment which was linked to the panel and how much voltage total load it was consuming and the amps it was consuming. It is auto generated and it will be generated as per the panel's input and other inputs will be provided from our end. So if I add any switches, it will automatically get added in the schedule automatically. Okay. So switches has been added. Let me try adding some of the light fixtures. So I have to provide some light and switches, and then I have to assign that switches to the same panel. Then we'll see whether it is got added or for that. I can have to go to the ceiling plan. Here I can go to ceiling plan. Ceiling plan is now opened. And then I have to go to the system. Under system, we have to go to the light fixtures. We place the light. Under light, let me try placing some 600 to 600. This one is fine. Okay. So while placing, it was not able to place on because we have to place as per the face or maybe what plane. So place is fine here. So I'm placing the lights. Okay. And checking my 3D here. Uh, on everything here also. So lights has been placed. Okay. 3D also lights placed. So we have placed the lights. Now we have to give power to these lights. And switches also we have to provide. Let me give the power first. I just simply click one light. I'm going to click the power. And the same scenario we have to assign to the panel. Now it was showing some 350 amp. I think this one is 250. This one is 100. All switches has been assigned to this panel and all lights has been assigned to this panel. Okay. So if I click this one, the lights. So I have to go to the electrical circuit here. And I have to go to edit circuit the same as per like the switches we have added, and I can add all the lights we have placed and press finish. Now we'll see. I just hover over the lights and I press the tab. Now it got connected. All lights has been connected. I want the lines also should be visible. So it's right there. Okay. Lights is connected. Lights has been placed. Now this light, I want the switch to turn on this light and off, on or off. So I clicked one, I selected one light, and here there is one switch option is there. I click the switch, it will ask edit switch system. Yes. I have to add all other lights, which are all the lights you want to set turn on. So I want all lights to be turned on in a single switch. So I need to select the switch, but I haven't placed the switch so far. So I'm canceling. And to place the switch, I have to go to device, the device, the electrical switches. Here we already inserted a couple of switches previously, and we can able to use this time. We can use shaders, production screen, like so. Let me try and load some switches. Switches. Okay. Here there is lighting. Under lighting, there is switches. Okay. So here I want a door switch. So we close. Okay. Now click the light and electrical circuit switch system. I have to go to switch system because I need to add switch. Selecting all the lights. Now I have to select the switch, which is also selected. Now go through. Now we have assigned our switches also. So for the switch, we have to assign some power. I click that switch, and if I assign it to a power, it will ask which TV box you want. I want 230 where the lights has assigned. So it got assigned. Now we'll check the schedule we have created earlier. So here this schedule is for that another 3D box. So we'll go to plan again and we'll create another schedule for this one. We have this one the first schedule. Here we have our lighting elements schedule with their voltage information and everything. So 248 volts and everything will be there. Okay. So other than this, there will be placing of electrical tray will be under the system tab, electrical tray, features, so, okay. We don't have that electrical fixtures like electrical tray fittings. We don't have it. Default thermal tester. So electrical tray, we can place it on ceiling flat under the electrical tray. Most probably, electrical tray will be placed in commercial spaces and parking areas of big buildings. So there only they will be placing some electrical trays. So it is like a duct only, most probably. But, okay. Electrical tray is to carry the wires for the electrical purposes. So I navigated the electrical tray to the electrical room. From there, we can provide the beams and the other things. If you want to change some ladder thing or any other thing, we can able to change. So based on the ducts and the other equipments, we have to uh, draw the electrical tray based on other disciplines because electrical will be uh, considered at the last level of class deductions. So if there is any clash between HVAC or other discipline elements, we have to move up and down our electrical tray only, not the other discipline. So these are all some basic elements need to be considered, and if you get practice with these things, you can able to do all kind of electrical work easily. So the electrical is very much easier than comparing to other disciplines. So it has some only these wiring portions and the connection portions and these calculations only which will have some issues. So here the under the system browser it will have separately it will get segregated like for the lightings and the lighting applications and the circuits we can click for the circuit one uh, what are all the elements is there for the if you select everything it will get selected in model also for the circuit one is there okay for this circuit what are all the elements so these four lights got one circuit and for this light switches it got assigned from other separate lines so we can able to assign this one in under the one circuit itself. So how to do that means I can simply go to the because for the one light switch I don't need separate circuit to be passing through. So let me edit that one. I go to edit circuit. Can I can press finish. Now we can able to see the switches. Switches is also got to that this plugs circuit. So if you this one is a circuit, this one is another circuit. Always try to reduce the number of circuits, and this system browser will be useful for what are all the equipments traveling with what kind of circuits and how to usually identify which one has more length and shorter length, everything also. So we can get a schedule also electrical equipments, electrical lanes, electrical circuits. Under the electrical circuit, we can add lane circuit. voltage and voltage drop. Okay. So we can able to get the length of each circuit and voltage drop if there is any. So using this kind of schedules, we can always get track with our model and we can get control over our model. And let us see how to do the plumbing for this model. To do the plumbing, we can select all these elements into a separate workset and place save it as a sorry, set. Can hide this or click and I can select everything. I can filter it out like this. Want to assign all these elements to one separate workset called electrical. Okay, first let me assign this one separately. So first we have to create at least one workset to get workset here in the properties, which I will add in one workset. Okay, let me try how we get our workset here. Okay, at least try adding one workset, then it will get visible here. So I selected everything. Here under the workset, it can't be played, so I can check the wires. Wow, workset is now visible. So here I can give it the name as electrical, L-E-C-T-R-I-C-A-L, electrical. Maybe I can create from here, new, electrical, visible in all use. I can press escape. Yes. Click everything, uncheck the wires. Okay, now I can change into electrical. Electrical. Okay, so all elements now will be electrical offset, and I can hide the architectural. If I want the electrical should be turned off, you can go to the workset here and you can go to this antique, this visible orange, and the electrical elements will be turned off. Okay. Wires you can turn off manually. Wires here. Okay.